Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe and remember to ring the bell to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Oblivion Remastered. This is Geoffrey standing outside of his house in the Imperial City waterfront. And we were on our way to Chorrol. Kind of over in that sort of direction. And got a crashed desktop. Fortunately, as I said at the time, we didn't really lose anything. We just wound up right back here. But at any rate, let's get back on our way. So previously we were in the Braville area, taking care of a few bits of business down there. And then we returned to the Imperial City to report into Archmage Traven, who had sent us to Skingrad. He told us to go to Skingrad and speak to the Count, because the Count had something he wanted to inform the guild about, and insisted, for some reason, that he would only say it to Geoffrey here. And it turned out to be a warning that Manny Marco, the King of Worms, has come back. And, oops. Okay, I see something on the compass over there. Still pretty far away, though. Whatever it is, it's making a heroic effort to get to us. Oh, it's that same rat that we killed right before the crash to desktop. Okay. Missed. Okay. Right then. So we're on our way to Chorrol. We reported into Archmage Traven to let him know that Manny Marco is apparently coming back, or has come back, and he didn't have a new job for us. Just said that, you know, he has to consult with the Mages Guild Council. And since he didn't give us anything new to do, I'm figuring, let's get back to Chorrol to report into the Mages Fighters Guild. So yeah, anyway, let's get back to Chorrol to report into the Fighters Guild to let them know that the job Maglir chickened out on has been completed. Still thinking that Maglir is kind of dumb. You know, because he decided to quit the Fighters Guild and joined the Blackwood company instead. And his excuse for that was that, you know, the Blackwood company actually has work for him to do. That looks like a Daedric shrine. No, wait, that's the Shrine to Kinnereth, isn't it? Came here to do a task to prove myself worthy of obtaining the boots of the Crusader.
Greetings to you.
And to you. Blessings of all the nine upon you. I've kind of gotten off track here. Off track, and also wow. I'm completely blanking on what I want to say. I'm going the wrong direction. There's an Oblivion gate over that way, according to the compass. Okay, where am I? Let's check the map. Oh wait, I am way too far to the south. Where does this trail go? Breakneck Cave. I don't feel like going in there. Right then. So that's this end of this trail. Where's the other end? Thought I saw a troll over here somewhere. The other end is this little pond I saw before. What's that out there? Huh? Letter. There it is. You don't know me, but I see you every day. Every day my heart skips a beat as you walk past. I'm writing you in hopes that you will let me court you. When you next venture into town, I will be the one holding a primrose. Did you maul him to death? Well, willpower, restore personality, fortify luck, damage. Yeah. Well, I mean, just so that anyone else who finds them knows what they are dealing with. Right. So this is where, more or less, where I want to be. The wrecked up ruins of the Oblivion Gate that I closed last time I was here. Whoa, the Daedra are back. Didn't see that coming, I have to say. I mean, the gate's closed. Where do they even come from? Okay, it mentioned that it damaged my agility. Bah. Bane. I just noticed that little 5 fatigue curse is no longer there. Ability Holy Aura. What's that even do? And a lot of this stuff really does not explain itself very well. What's that do? Whatever. Okay, anyway, I have to fix my agility. So let's go to the potions. Let's see. Potion of Grace. Restore agility on self. But yeah, seriously, the gate's closed. How are new Daedra coming out? That's kind of irritating. Noticing the occasional stutter, much like what happened just before the crash to desktop last time. So, let's stop lollygagging around and get to Chorrol. If I do get another crash... Oh, that's a bear. Thought maybe that was another troll. If I do get another crash, I want to have an autosave to prevent it from making me lose all my progress. I might be imagining the stutters, but I don't know. I keep up an FPS counter specifically for, you know, warning signs. Okay, I just got a little stutter right there. I don't believe I'm imagining it after all. No one's done anything for this poor guy? I think someone would have made arrangements.
Hello. It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Eleanor, Mayberl is still just laying there. And since I'm not a member of this priory house, it's not really my responsibility to do anything about that. No? Nothing? Just gonna leave him there? Okay.
Farewell.
Same to you. Blessings of the divines upon you and all. Okay, let's go into Waynon House. I can take everything now, if I want. Not be stealing.
Hi there.
Hello, Piner. Are you really gonna just leave Mayberl's body laying out there? Really? Garlic? Resist disease, damage agility, frost shield, fortify strength. Meh. I'll take it anyway. Lockpick? Okay. I guess since the secret room wasn't so secret after all, they decided to leave nothing but clothes in there. Just novice devices. Want to leave it open, do you? Okay. Nothing but the basic stuff that was here at the very start. Yeah. Okay.
You look like a shrewd businessman.
Oh, apparently I am. Well then. At least I have an autosave now in case it crashes on me. And wow, it's 9 p.m. Didn't realize it was getting this late. Poor Blossom, still just abandoned here at the front gate. You'd think Sidneus's daughter would be a bit more conscientious with her horse, but nope.
It's you. Hi.
What?
Die, girl!
Oh.
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks.
Oh. Hello.
Hello to you too. Hugo Billet's key, okay. Couple silver arrows. And this. Hugo Billet, eh? Well, now I'm curious. Which house is his? Nope. 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 So far, no joy. Where did this jerk live? Oh, there it is. Okay. So far, nothing particularly incriminating. I could sleep in his bed if I wanted. I definitely do not want to do that. Who knows what he was doing in there? Take his food, why not? So the same key that opened his front door opens his basement door. Why even bother? And if someone could open his front door, you know, the basement door isn't going to stop them either. Okay, Mythic Dawn Robe. There's the incriminating stuff. Commentaries, part 2. I shall just remove that. Oh, okay. Ah. Come on. So far, so good. You know, all of that for just... Oh. good jewelry. Another one of these. Okay. That was a bit easier, huh? Just a couple weapons and some iron boots? Yeah. Well, I've got the important stuff. Anything worth any money, and also the Mythic Dawn commentaries, so that any impressionable people who might be willing to give themselves to the evil, unholy Daedra cannot figure out how to do so. Gotta do something with them. Not sure what, though. Okay, well.
Someone was able to lift the curse from that poor man at the chapel.
What?
Yes,
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
nothing.
Okay. What's the time? Midnight. Okay. Let's empty out our pockets. Doesn't look too great to have them sitting in my treasure chest, but better here than in the hands of evil who might take advantage of them. Sing. Damage luck, cure poison, burden, fortify magicka. Cure poison, situationally useful. There's that, don't really need it. Okay. Oh, I don't need to be wearing this anymore. Okay. Let's change that ring out. There we go. Right. Okay. We will get a good night's sleep, then go to the Fighters Guild and see what Oreyn has for us next. But yeah, Maglir. I mean, he's a little punk, but even more than that, still kind of confused. You know, he was talking about how, oh, I'm part of the Blackwood company now because they actually have work for me to do, and you know, the Fighters Guild had work for him to do. It wasn't that there wasn't anything for him to do, it was that he was refusing to do it. He was lazy. So,
Any time now.
I'm thinking of
I
heading
can't
over to
imagine the Blackwood
Renoir's to buy
Company
some
would be any
books.
happier with him being
There's quite
lazy.
a selection.
I've heard that Renoir has a good selection and at reasonable prices.
You have the hands of
I've
a
heard
healer.
others say the same.
Heard any new...
There he is.
What is it? Shouldn't you be taking care of Maglir's contract?
No, Maglir should be taking care of that.
I can't believe we lost another to that bunch. Well done taking care of the contract, though. We can't afford to lose any of them these days. Here's your payment for completion of the contract. I think it's time for us to discuss the Blackwood Company a bit.
Really now? Oh, 600 gold? Oh, I'll take that gratefully, thank you. All right, what about the Blackwood Company?
They weren't always a threat. Small-scale mercenary band, until Riza Kar took over. Then came the fat Imperial contracts. After a mission in Blackmarsh, they set up shop in Leyawiin, more ruthless than ever. It needs investigating. First, though, you need advancement.
Oh, you're finally going to promote me?
Your service to the guild has not gone unnoticed. Henceforth, you will carry the rank of Defender. Bear the title proudly.
All right. So you want me to do something about the Blackwood Company, do you?
I've got something for you, but we're not going to talk about it here. I want you to meet me at my house after sundown. We'll talk more then.
After sundown. It's literally first thing in the morning, and you want me to wait until sundown?
We'll talk later. Meet me at my house after dark. Later.
Fine.
What is it?
Been to Fire and Steel recently? Rashida has some nice new swords in there.
How are
She's
you?
a friendly...
Great. Good news for that.
All right, so now what?
Good day. Let's do business. That's a fit. Another satisfied customer. Be seeing you.
All right. What am I going to do for the rest of the day? Well, I've gotten a few fights, so some of my equipment is a little bit beaten up. Well, I guess I could go check in at,
It is a privilege.
at my castle. But no one ever moves any bodies around here, just leaving them lay where they fell. I guess these people have never heard of sanitation or hygiene. Probably never washed their hands either. Okay, a Daedra had popped out of that other closed Oblivion gate. Are there any more Daedra around here? That appears to be a no. Missed the jump. Okay, well. Battlehorn Castle then. Hey, bad doggies. Don't harass the horse riders. Right then. Can't see any Daedra up there either. Yeah, I don't see anything. Alright. No Daedra. That's fine with me. Means my castle is still secure. Let's see. Wonder how the taxidermy is going. We have a bear and an ogre. I believe the taxidermist is in here. Since I happen to have a couple of wolf pelts, maybe she'll make me a wolf. Aha, here we go. This is her office.
What is it, Sarah? What can I do for you?
Let's see. Stuffed wolf?
Ah, wonderful. I'll just take this from you and get to work. I'll need some time with this. Come and find me tomorrow.
All right, then. Could have asked for a troll, but I left my troll fat in the treasure chest in my house in Chorrol. Still don't know my way around this place very well. Brief history of the Empire, guide to Chadenhall. Okay, in here to identify who this place belongs to. You know, other than just the whole castle being mine. I guess this is just a barracks. Right then. Let's see if I've stored anything in here and forgot about it. The lion pelt. Dragon Sword of Leyawiin. Fire damage on strike, absorb fatigue on strike. That's actually decent. I knew I'd left these in here, and I knew I'd left all that. The lion pelt's a bit of a surprise, but... There's a big old minotaur head above my bed. Lord Kelvin's Bulwark. Fortify health, fortify endurance, fortify block. It's just a steel shield, though. Not very good, really. Or is it? So, defense of 13. What's the shield that I've got right now? Yeah, defense of 28. Okay. Yeah. Oof. That... Not good. Just 13. Blah. Okay, the 2920 books. I remember those. If I remember correctly, those are a story about something that happens at the very end of the first era? Or maybe it was the second era. Alright, it's 1 p.m. By the time we get back to Chorrol, it'll still be mid-afternoon if we leave right now. Oreyn doesn't want to see us until night. Okay, well. We've killed enough time. We can head on back and wait out the rest of the day. Why am I taking this blasted lion pelt with me? Now that I think about it, the whole point of me leaving it in there was so that if I could even make a taxidermied lion, I would have the item I need for it. So, let's see, what else? A Minotaur horn, troll fat, and a few Daedric things. Clanfear claws, I think, was one of them. I'm going to actually go take a closer look, just in case. I'm not certain what happened with that spider Daedra back at that other Oblivion gate. Maybe it was just always there, and when I closed the gate, I somehow missed it. However, that spider Daedra came out of the other gate. There's nothing here. Probably would have been attacked already if there was. Let's just be on our way. Well, you know what? Check out this Oblivion gate while we're on our way. Same thing. Are there any more Daedra here that maybe I missed or popped out? What's that? That's just a troll. Thought maybe it was a Daedroth. Huh. Right then. Let's go and store the troll fat back at back in my quarters. And you know, why not? Aside from having it when we need it, we're also killing time while we wait for night so that we can go meet Oreyn. So he wants to talk to me privately about the Blackwood company, eh? What would he want to say about it that he couldn't say in the guild itself? Could it be he's a mole for the Blackwood company? He's going to try to recruit me for them? It doesn't seem very likely, but a twist like that would actually make for a good story. But the fact that he wants to talk privately about these guys, someplace where the Guildmaster herself might not be eavesdropping on us or something like that. That just seems all kinds of suspicious and funky. Oh, come on, Geoff. That wasn't such a big jump. Okay. Still seeing the occasional bit of stuttering. Might be time to get a fresh install of the game. Well, that's for later. Okay, so it's about 5:15. Still way too early to speak to Oreyn. But, we can still take care of a few odds and ends. Let's get this other wolf pelt out of my inventory.
Hello, I'm Rashida, the smith, and this is fire and steel. Quality armor and weapons, repairs too. What can I do for you?
Buy a wolf pelt.
Let's do business. Thank you. Come again. Be seeing you.
And now, let's see if we can find the person at the Mages Guild who's supposed to do weapon recharge. I don't remember who it is. You, perhaps?
Oh, it's my pleasure. Please continue.
Nope, not you.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Yeah, don't want any of these.
Goodbye.
Okay, so you're the alchemist, you don't do weapon recharge. You're the guildmaster, you don't do weapon recharge. I don't believe you do the weapon recharge either.
I hope I can help.
Nope. Training?
If you wish to learn more about alteration, you'd be wise to consult Tooth in the Sea, if you can find him, that is. I believe he's currently residing somewhere north of Breville. Spends most of his time in Nibbin Bay, I understand. And I do mean in Nibbin Bay.
Alteration? I don't need alteration training.
Seek out Tooth in the Sea. He can train you further.
I've already mastered that.
Good day.
Okay, well, so much for recharging my weapons. Actually running pretty low on soul gems in general. Empty soul gems, at least. One more petty soul gem and it'll be good enough. Alright. That's just the alchemist again. Okay. Anyone down here, perhaps?
I'm Contumelius Florius. I'm in charge of enchanted item recharge in the Mages Guild here in Chorrol. Get it? In charge?
So here's where you're hiding. But you're not doing anything. Ah, blasted.
Smart thing is to join a guild. Any guild. Gets you a place to sleep for free, no muss, no fuss, no crummy tavern food and lice-ridden beds. Bye.
Bye. Okay, I guess it's meal time. It's about 6 p.m. Still too early to meet with Oreyn. Okay, well then, if that's how it's going to be.
Not bad. Good for you. Safe travels.
Goodbye.
Okay then. Let's have a seat. And just rest for a bit. More than just a bit. All right then. Well, got in some good reading time, let's say. Geoffrey is not a big reader, but
How goes it?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
So long.
Bye.
anyway, so now it ought to be late enough that Oreyn will talk to us. And that Mythic Dawn guy is still just laying there. Alright, so where is Oreyn's house? Aha. Knock, knock. You wanted to speak with me?
Let's talk. Good, you're here. We've got duties to attend to.
Shouldn't we be attending to them at a decent hour of the day? Anyway, you said this was about the Blackwood Company.
I've been looking into them, heard some disturbing things. We know they're a danger to us, and we know they're good at what they do.
What makes them so effective?
Good question. I've heard stories, but nothing I can prove is true. Maybe they've got a mage working with them. Maybe they're just well trained. All I know for sure is that they'll accept any contract, and they'll do anything to complete it. And they don't care who gets in the way.
Then it makes even less sense for Maglir to want to join up with them. Not doing contracts was the whole reason he was upset with the Fighters Guild. Not doing contracts that he was told he had to do. How is it going to be any different with... Oh, forget about Maglir. Anyway, so we need to stop them?
Villanus gotten tentative since the Blackheart mission. She's worried about getting us killed. But we're just getting killed a little bit at a time.
I see. So the reason you didn't want to speak where she could hear us is because you are not very happy with her. And so you're going behind her back to deal with a problem that you think needs to be dealt with. Well, I suppose that's okay, as long as it's the correct problem that we're dealing with. Who's Azani Blackheart?
That mission was the start of it. That was when Vitellus was killed. We were contracted by a wizard, Argoth, to recover an artifact from Blackheart. I went in there with 20 men. I left with 5. Vitellus wasn't one of them. He died covering our retreat.
And this had something to do with the Blackwood Company?
I snooped around. Apparently, they completed that contract for us. I went in there with 20 good men. I can't believe that bunch finished the job. There's more. Argoth, he's dead. The artifact gone. Sounds like a setup. Maybe they made a deal with Blackheart. I don't know. But I'll find out.
Alright, so you don't know anything, and have no idea what to do about them. So what now?
Now we find out what really happened. And we let it be known. I want to show the people who the Blackwood Company really are. I can't order you to do this with me. It's dangerous, and Villanus isn't going to know about it. It's your choice.
Well, I'm curious, although I'm still a little bit in the dark about who Azani Blackheart is. But fine, let's do it.
We leave as soon as you're ready. I want to investigate Blackheart's stronghold in Arpenia. Meet me at the Leyawiin Guild Hall. We'll go from there.
All the way down in Leyawiin, huh? So, Azani Blackheart is dead?
We need to find out what happened with him. It's all suspicious to me.
I guess that's fair enough.
Let's go.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow. It's kind of late. I am well rested from spending a day reading, but still feeling kind of drowsy, so let's sleep that off. Yeah, so he wants me to go down to Leyawiin, does he? I was going to be going back down there eventually.
Hello? I can't believe that Glistel would live with that Malintus Ancrus. Shameful. And her being such a lovely girl.
I don't want to know. Right. Still pretty well rested. Let's just get a few hours. All right then. How much am I carrying? Yeah, still have plenty of space left, so I'm good to go. Right. Welp, I believe we have reached the end of the episode. Oreyn wants us to head down to Leyawiin to take care of this Blackwood company business. But first, we are going to take care of the Knights of the Nine business. So then, viewers, thank you very much for watching Oblivion Remastered. So we have, as usual, a few things on our plate. But first thing that Geoffrey here wants to take care of is the Knights of the Nine business. So rather than going down to Leyawiin, we're going down to Anvil. And so it's another cross-country trek to the southwest, sort of around the back of Kvatch here, and down into the Anvil area. There's going to be an Oblivion Gate there somewhere, so we'll need to take care of that also. And then there's a few things I could store in my manor here in Anvil. Once I take care of all that stuff, we head west to Garlus Malatar here to finish off Umaril once and for all. At least that's my guess about what's going to be happening there. And once all that's done, well, we'll probably figure out a way to get ourselves over to Leyawiin. Or maybe I should stop delaying with Martin's quest, go fetch the Savior's Hide and head up to Bruma. Yeah, not too sure. But either way, Anvil and Garlus Malatar first. That is the plan for the next episode. So, once again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.